In this video, we're going to rank the top 20 most popular weightlifting supplements and put them into a tier list. S tier is proven, effective, and foundational supplements. A tier is highly useful, but not for everyone. B tier is situationally helpful. C tier has mild benefits or overstated hype. D tier has weak evidence or is overhyped. Let's get straight into it. Greens powders. Greens powders promise to deliver a concentrated dose of vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients. They can help if you rarely eat vegetables, but they're not a true replacement for whole foods. Many are underdosed or use proprietary blends with unclear ingredients. They might help with digestion or inflammation, but benefits are subtle. Overpriced and overhyped unless your diet is terrible. Greens powders are C tier. Branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs. BCAAs include leucine, isoleucine, and valine, essential amino acids involved in muscle protein synthesis. They were once hyped as must-haves for muscle growth, but research now shows they're mostly useless if you're already consuming enough complete protein. They may help in fasted training or during extreme deficits, but otherwise, they're a waste of money. Outdated supplement with minimal value. Branched-chain amino acids are D tier. Creatine monohydrate. Creatine is the most studied and effective supplement for increasing strength, muscle mass, and anaerobic power. It boosts ADP production, which fuels your muscles during short bursts of high-intensity training. It's safe, cheap, and benefits nearly every lifter, from beginners to pros. Virtually no serious side effects when taken correctly. If you're lifting heavy and not using creatine, you're missing out. Creatine is an S-tier staple. D-aspartic acid, DAA. D-aspartic acid is often promoted as a natural testosterone booster. However, most studies show little to no impact on testosterone levels in healthy men. Some minor benefits have been seen in men with low baseline levels, but even then, the effect is small. It's cheap, which makes it appealing, but real-world results are disappointing and usually unnoticeable. D-aspartic acid are going into the D tier. Electrolyte supplements. Electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, etc., regulate muscle contractions, hydration, and nerve signals. For sweaty sessions, long workouts, or low-carb diets, electrolytes can prevent cramps and sustain performance. They're especially useful for endurance training or hot environments. While not needed for every lifter, they can be a game changer for hydration and recovery when training conditions demand it. Electrolytes are B tier. Whey protein. Whey protein is a complete, fast-digesting protein ideal for post-workout recovery. Rich in essential amino acids and BCAAs, it helps stimulate muscle protein synthesis and supports overall daily protein intake. While it's not better than food, it's extremely convenient and affordable. Perfect for hitting macros when you're short on time or appetite. A foundational supplement for anyone trying to build or maintain muscle. Whey protein goes straight into S tier. Turmeric/curcumin. Turmeric is an anti-inflammatory compound often used for joint health. While some studies support its benefits, high doses and black pepper, piperine, are needed for absorption. The effects are subtle, and it's not specific to muscle growth or performance. Could help with aches or long-term inflammation, but benefits are modest and not specific to lifting results. Turmeric is D tier. Caffeine. Caffeine is a powerful central nervous system stimulant that enhances focus, reduces perceived exertion, and improves strength, endurance, and reaction time. It's the primary ingredient in most pre-workouts, and for good reason. When dosed properly, around 3 to 6 mg/kg body weight, it significantly boosts training output. It's legal, accessible, and effective for almost every athlete. Just don't abuse it. King of performance enhancers. Caffeine is S tier. ZMA is marketed as a recovery and testosterone support supplement. It mainly benefits people who are deficient in zinc or magnesium, which can impact sleep, recovery, and hormone levels. However, the testosterone-boosting claims are overblown unless you're severely deficient. May help with sleep quality, which indirectly supports muscle repair. decent in certain cases, but far from essential or transformative. ZMA is going into the C tier. L-citrulline or citrulline malate. Citrulline increases nitric oxide production, which enhances blood flow, vascularity, and muscle pumps. It can also improve endurance and reduce soreness. Typically dosed at 6 to 8 grams, it's especially effective during high-volume training or longer sessions. While not essential for everyone, the performance and aesthetic benefits are real. Best when lifting for hypertrophy or chasing pump-driven workouts. Great synergy with pre-workouts. L-citrulline/citrulline malate is A tier. Beta-alanine. Beta-alanine increases intramuscular carnosine levels, which helps buffer lactic acid. This delays fatigue in high-rep, high-intensity work, great for bodybuilders or CrossFit athletes. It causes a harmless, tingling sensation, paresthesia, at effective doses. Works best when taken consistently over time, not just pre-workout. Excellent for pushing through long sets and improving endurance during hypertrophy-focused or metabolic-style training. Beta-alanine is going straight into A tier. Casein protein. Casein is a slow-digesting protein that steadily releases amino acids over hours, making it ideal for nighttime recovery. It helps preserve muscle mass during long fasting periods, especially during cuts. It's thicker and more filling than whey, so it also works well as a satiating snack. Not essential if you already hit daily protein targets, but a solid option for muscle preservation and appetite control. Casein goes into the A tier. HMB, beta-hydroxy beta-methylbutyrate. HMB is a metabolite of leucine said to prevent muscle breakdown, especially during cutting or in untrained individuals. While early research looked promising, newer studies show it offers minimal benefit for trained lifters. It might help beginners or those in a calorie deficit retain lean mass, but it's expensive and results are inconsistent. Too niche and underwhelming for most to justify. That's why HMB is going into the C tier. Pre-workout blends. Pre-workouts combine ingredients like caffeine, citrulline, beta-alanine, and more. When dosed properly, they can enhance energy, pumps, and focus. The problem? Many are underdosed or overly reliant on stimulants. Great convenience, but not all formulas are created equal. If you're too tired to train, a quality pre-workout helps. Useful, but learn to read the label or build your own stack. Pre-workouts are B tier. Fish oil omega-3s. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, are powerful anti-inflammatories that support joint health, heart function, brain performance, and even mood. For lifters, they can reduce DOMS and improve recovery, especially in those with higher training volume. If you don't eat fatty fish regularly, supplementation is smart. Not a muscle builder, but a fantastic long-term health investment for serious athletes. Fish oil goes into the A tier. Multivitamins. Multivitamins provide a daily dose of essential vitamins and minerals that can be missing from restrictive or unbalanced diets. While not a substitute for whole foods, they help prevent deficiencies that could impair performance, recovery, or immune function. Their quality varies greatly by brand, so pick one with bioavailable forms. Best viewed as a nutritional safety net, not a performance enhancer. Multivitamins are going into the A tier. Vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is vital for immune function, hormone health, and bone density. It may support testosterone levels when deficient, which is common in people with little sun exposure. While not directly anabolic, having optimal D3 levels supports energy, mood, and overall vitality. Supplementation is worthwhile in winter or if you're deficient. Situationally powerful, a game changer for some, unnecessary for others. Vitamin D3 is B tier. Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb shown to reduce cortisol, stress hormone, and may modestly boost strength, testosterone, and recovery. Research suggests it may improve sleep and anxiety as well. Effects vary. Some feel nothing, others swear by it. Best taken daily over weeks. Helpful for stressed-out lifters or during cutting phases where recovery is harder. Ashwagandha is going into the B tier. Glutamine. Glutamine is the most abundant amino acid in the body and is often marketed as a muscle recovery supplement. However, unless you're training intensely for hours or are in a clinical setting, e.g. illness or extreme caloric deficit, your body makes plenty of it. May aid gut health or immune function, but not worth it for most healthy lifters focused on muscle growth. Glutamine is going into the C tier. Beetroot powder or nitrates. Beetroot powder is rich in nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide and improve blood flow and endurance. It has solid research for aerobic performance, great for runners or cyclists, but the benefit for heavy lifters is limited. You might get a slight pump boost, but nothing major. Nice for cardio-focused athletes, not a lifting game changer. Beetroot powder goes into the D tier. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this list. What are your thoughts? Do you agree with my list? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and remember to stay strong.